Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. There is so much content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, you guys know what's up. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope that you guys enjoy your time while you're here. I hope that you're all doing well. And let's get to today's reading. Today, we're going to be looking into summer love. What can you expect in your love life in the upcoming months? Now, I understand not everyone on the planet is going through summer right now. So, whatever season it is, we're just going to be looking into the next approximate 3 months when it comes to your love life. We are going to be looking into, what's going to be happening for you in the upcoming months. And then we'll be getting some advice and guidance. As always, though, friends, these are collective readings on YouTube. So, just use your own discernment. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. And as always, we have 3 groups to choose from. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into summer of love. Let's see what the next 3 months have in store for you when it comes to your love life. Now, I do understand it's not summertime everywhere in the world right now. So wherever you are, like I said, the window of time is just the next 3 months. This is a timeless reading, but since it is summertime where I live, I thought it'd be fun to name it that. That's we're going to be looking into that, and then we're going to be getting some advice and guidance for you. So let's begin. My group number 1, thank you so much for being here. You guys know what's up, though. It is a collective reading, so if you're not vibing with the energy that I'm picking up on today, or if you've been there, done that, and not interested in it, that's totally fine. It just probably means it's not your reading. But if you do recognize the energy and it feels familiar to you, then let's try to get you some messages to help bring in some clarity and guidance and give you things to look forward to and maybe even things to look out for, perhaps. Whatever it may be, friends, let's try to get some clarity. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 1s. Messages for my group 1s, please. Messages for my group number 1s. What can we know? What can you tell us? The next 3 months for my group number 1s in their love life. What do they need to know? What's coming up in the next 3 months for my group number 1s when it comes to their love life? Their summer of love. Are they going to be dealing with anyone or connecting with anyone? What is their love life going to be like in these upcoming months? Thank you, Spirit. The next 3 months for my group number 1s in their love life. Their summer love. What can we know? All right, we have the Chariot. Messages for my group number 1s. Their love life, please, in the next 3 months. All right, we have the Chariot, the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. I actually wouldn't be surprised if we saw the 5 of Pentacles. I am getting, you guys, that for a lot of you, your finances are going to be cramping your style when it comes to your love life. There could be a focus here on feeling like you need help or feeling like you're struggling, maybe keeping up with things or your own responsibilities, or maybe how much we're working. There seems to be an energy where it's just not leaving us with enough. So it could be enough time, enough energy, or enough money to even be really going out or investing too much into our love life. I do feel like some of you are feeling pretty closed off around this time. Maybe you are focused on trying to get your finances in order, or your career, your job, or maybe even like settle into your home. There's this feeling here of I need more support, or I wish I had more support. I wish things were more plentiful, but I'm barely getting by, is the energy that I'm getting with this. All right, thank you, Spirit. It doesn't mean that things are bad. It just means that this is your energy towards your love life. I don't necessarily feel like you're feeling too open to things. You could be, you could be making plans with friends. You could be finding yourself in a place where it's like, damn, I can't even see my friends. Like for those of you that are affected by finances, maybe you feel like your job isn't too secure or something else is going on. Maybe you feel like there's an issue here, even being able to connect with your people. Some of you could feel like maybe you're even disappointed in your friendships right now, or you don't feel like you have the proper support. And others of you are just finding it hard to make time or to get together or make plans with these people. Now, I say these people because it really does feel like this is socializing versus connecting with a romantic partner, or just specifically a romantic partner. Now, the other thing that I am getting is that socializing in general is going to be somewhat of a challenge, or it's coming off as we're in a place where we're really closed off. Now, if you're having to be closed off, of course, because of your finances, and obviously we can't afford to go to lunch or dinner or brunches as much as we used to, then that could be why. But for others of you, it could just be like socially or energetically, you just might be kind of closed off and just keeping to yourself. But this Five of Cups tells me, I wish it was different, or I'm kind of sad about this. All right, why the Chariot? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, their love life in the next 3 months. Why the Chariot? We have Seven of Wands in reverse. Why the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? The Moon card. Why the Five of Cups? Why the Four of Pentacles? The Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is about wanting more fun, or wanting more dates, or wanting more passion, really, desiring these things. But at the same time, we're just not, we're just not able to kind of get that right now, or focus on that right now. For some, it's that staying closed off, or staying kind of private. I keep myself from getting my heart broken, or maybe you're healing, or maybe you're being closed off until this kind of passes. Again, there's this feeling of this is how it has to be, and I don't want it to be this way, but this is just how it is for now. You guys could be thinking of bigger things outside of just like your dating life. You could be thinking of moving locations, like maybe taking a big move for work, or maybe you're thinking of changing directions in your career. You guys could be thinking about choices that you have. If you are thinking about dating, you're really weighing those options out, and maybe you're like, yeah, I don't want to be alone, but I'd rather be alone than to deal with whatever's out there, or rather than to actually make time or really get serious about dating. I do feel you are trying to connect with people online. Maybe it's even like talking to your friends. Maybe you're just kind of sending memes. But ultimately, I do feel like socializing or getting together is going to be a challenge. I feel like even if you're invited to places, it's almost like, should I go? Do I want to go? It just feels like you're kind of spread a little thin, or you just, you're kind of going through some stuff that is affecting your love life. And we did begin your reading by addressing that first. Tell me more, please. Why the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Moon? Messages for my group number ones. Why the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Moon? The Nine, or the Eight of Swords in reverse. I rather not worry about it, or I rather not think about it. Or also your finances as well, or your time. It's just easier to just not add more on your plate. It's easier to just try to maintain what you have going on, especially because maybe you feel like there's no one in your energy, or there's no one around that can match you. Maybe you feel like everyone is selfish, or they're only like interested in what they want, or what they can get from you, or people that don't commit. There's this feeling here of I'm better off this way. I am also getting that you are feeling better. I just heard finally. So maybe you feel like it's taken you a while to get to this Queen of Pentacles upright, where you are feeling safe, secure, nurtured within yourself, your home, your finances, your body, your emotions, and it feels like you're feeling better. So you're really protecting that. You guys could even be putting your social media on private, or you're just going into private mode. There's a feeling here of hunkering down, because I feel like you feel like maybe there's just a lack of reciprocity, or that's not what you want. So there aren't any kind of options for you, or there isn't kind of much to do. Why the Three of Cups in reverse with the World? Ten of Swords. You guys could have had some kind of ending that's still kind of affecting you, whether that was a past relationship or friendships, or maybe the thought of moving and how you're not going to know anyone, or distance from your friends. If you guys, we are going to look into month by month in a moment, but if you guys are dealing with someone, There could be something changing, but again, it feels like it almost feels safer to stay in our comfort zone. There's a big focus here on your career and your money and on stability. And that might be keeping you away from the fun stuff for now. All right, let's go through. Thank you, Spirit. We're just going to get a couple of cards per month just to catch the vibe. All right, thank you, Spirit. Can we go month by month, please, of what my group number one's energy in their love life is going to be in the next 3 months? Messages for my group number one. The energy of the next 3 months. Month one, please. My group number one's their love life in the upcoming month ahead. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. You guys could be talking to someone or just talking to friends, but it almost feels like you might feel a little disconnected, or you're just wanting kind of more. That Queen of Cups in reverse, you could even feel friend zoned. Maybe there's someone here that's interested in you or that's a friend, and you're just kind of like, I don't really know about this. Month two, please, in their love life. Okay, so if you are talking to a person, it almost feels like it's friend zoned. And this person could kind of continue to breadcrumb you a little bit. That's only for those of you that are talking to someone. Now, some of you might kind of dabble in and then be like, I see where this is going. I'm not really interested. Because again, it's almost safer, or it feels better to just stay. It's almost like minding my own business. Like, okay, I'm going to poke my head out and see what's out here, and I don't like what I see, so I'm better off kind of retreating. Because I do feel like in month two, there is someone or something that it either leaves a bad taste in your mouth, or you don't have the highest expectations, or you just have this idea of everyone is just out for the same thing, or no one wants to commit. It's all just hookups, or everyone's immature, and I don't want to worry about it. So by month two, you're like, I am not even going to be, I'm not going to let this get me down. And month three, please. Messages for my group number ones, their love life in the next 3 months. Month three. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're not having it. You're minding the business that pays you. You guys are debating something. I do see that. You're not telling anyone about this, or you're not openly I don't think you're inviting anyone new into your life right now, because it feels like you're figuring out bigger things. Yeah, you guys are trying to decide what it is that you want out of, okay, so for some of you, it is career and making a move there. But for others of you, it's husband or spouse and moving in that direction. So it's almost like in that third month, you're like, okay, what is it that I do want? Because I feel like you're at a point where you do want love, but you need something to change. There's also an energy here again of being closed off, but also wanting new love. For some of you, it might be reconciliation, or just wanting family, or what you want out of that. It's not necessarily happening. I feel like this is all like kind of in your thoughts, and you're making peace or finding peace with this area of your life. Seven of Swords in reverse. You're being honest with yourself. You're not telling anyone else. You're just admitting something to yourself, or being honest with yourself about something. Devil. Seven of Cups, self-sabotaging, illusions, delusions. So you're processing a lot in this, in the third month is what I'm seeing. Okay. If you are dealing with someone, this could be someone that is putting in low effort, and you get to the point where you're like, okay, we're not necessarily cutting off, we're not necessarily breaking up or going into separation, but where is this heading? So there could be a conversation that you're getting ready to have. But you and this person both struggle with emotional intimacy if you are dealing with someone during this time. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest, because I think the group is split. For a lot of you, these are your thoughts of what you want from a person. And for some of you, I think the smaller group is those of you that are actually going to be dealing with someone. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What else do my group number ones need to know? Can we get some advice and guidance for my group ones? Advice and guidance for my group number ones. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. Advice and guidance for them when it comes to their love life in the next 3 months. Advice and guidance from my group number ones. when it comes to their love life? Can we get some advice and guidance? We have Six of Cups in reverse with the Page of Cups. So this is talking about our past, or past energy that could be affecting your present. For some of you guys, these are thoughts of children. For others of you, this is almost like the dream you had. Like if you had a fairy tale kind of dream growing up of falling in love or what it would look like. There's a feeling here of you kind of addressing things and being more realistic or more practical. There's a feeling here if there's been an illusion or some rose-colored glasses in the past about love and relationships, I think you're coming to some realizations that are going to help you moving forward, but it might be a little kind of jarring or a little kind of like, oh, I didn't see that before. How could I? Why wasn't I thinking that way before? This does, for some of you, not for everyone, but for some of you, this does have to do with how you were possibly loved in the past or even like in your childhood. This would be the love that you got from a masculine energy. Taking gender out of it, this would have been someone that was supposed to feel safe or supportive and healthily express love in a very kind of in a very like mature way, wise way. But maybe they didn't. Maybe you experienced people going cold on you or holding back love as almost like a punishment. And that could be things that are surfacing later on in life in your love life. Those are very serious things. When I bring them up, I understand. So if that does not apply to you, then it doesn't. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group ones, please. Advice and guidance. We have Page of Swords in reverse. We have Four of Wands in reverse. We have the King of Swords. So there's something here that isn't working. Or there's something here that keeps us kind of, I don't know if it's feeling stuck, or this would have to do some about you speaking this out. For some of you guys, this is even a nudge for like therapy, or maybe you need a venting session. There's something here that when you speak it out loud, you may make more sense of it, or you might be able to move through it better than just keeping it in and not speaking or not having these conversations. So for some of you, yeah, this is maybe you're thinking about going to therapy, or you're thinking about moving in a different direction. We did see you at a fork in the road, right? Trying to decide what direction you want to go in. I do feel like when you meet someone or when you connect with someone, it's best when it starts off as friends. There is an energy here of friendship being very important. Now, for those of you dealing with a past person, this is someone who is extremely avoidant of their feelings. But again, this could be someone that you attracted or were attracted to with this past behavior that we might be subconsciously kind of, subjecting ourselves to. But besides that, this could be someone that wants to talk about the past, something that happened in the past. They might want to start as friends, or there's an energy here. For some, it's even an apology, but they're disconnected emotionally. They're very emotionally avoidant, and they don't talk about commitment or serious things. So maybe this is you're reflecting back on those experiences, if that's something you've gone through, or if so you are dealing with someone, it's like this is how they're showing up. Or maybe this is you're reflecting on maybe patterns of how maybe you also may struggle of communicating in relationships, what it is that you need, what you want, and all of that. Especially if you felt as a child or in a formative in a relationship during like your formative years, those like late teens, early 20s, when things can really leave scars that sometimes we don't process through. And that could be things that are coming up of maybe you were with someone that was very emotionally manipulative. So there's an energy here of moving on from immature people or immature energies, or what we used to be attracted to, or what we used to let slide. Again, I do think this has to do a lot with reflecting and kind of going within. And for some, like I said, it might be therapy, or it might be someone wanting to have a conversation with you. But unfortunately, if this is someone that wants to have a conversation with you, they're not ready to talk about serious things. So because of this, maybe you feel like this is the types you only encounter on the apps, or you're tired of this. Because of this, I feel like you're choosing your health, your wealth, your vitality to focus on that. And your love life, it's like when it happens, or it will happen, just not now, is the energy that I'm getting. Now, for those of you that you are connecting with someone, or this is someone from the past that is still kind of in and out of your energy, there's this feeling here of maybe feeling better about things. If you guys do connect or interact, like I said, I don't see the conversations going too deeply or really speaking about emotions. This person feels very comfortable in their material world. So their home, their money, their career, they can talk about that all the time, or it's like they'll go deep into that. But when it comes to their emotions or what they see them for themselves in the future or family or stuff like that, I think it's a challenge. And so just things to kind of think about, my group number ones. Queen of Wands in reverse, things that keep you wanting more. They also make you feel insecure, and that's never fun. All right, so that's what I'm getting the next 3 months for you in love, my group number ones. I was going to use these cards, but I don't really feel like they apply. I feel like the self ones are going to apply here. All right, thank you, Spirit. What do my group number ones need to know about their love life, their summer of love? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. We have trust. The universe has a plan for you. Oh, that's beautiful. Then we have number 13, which is my all-time luckiest and favorite number. We have divine feminine, step into your power. And then we have Celine, bring light into somebody's dark sky. So I also think that this feels like a shift in focus or perspective. Bring light into someone's dark sky. Bringing joy, things that bring you joy. Like I said, it doesn't feel like your life is going to be going bad. It just feels like your love life isn't really where the priority is, or where things are necessarily growing or flowing in the next few months. My group number ones, that's what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I hope it is helpful when and if the time comes. I'm sending you guys so much love and so many blessings. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we have a little summer of love reading for you, where we're going to be looking into your love life for the next 3 months. Now, if it's not summertime where you live, that's totally fine, friends. Like I said, the window of time should be about the next 3 months as to what's going to be going on in your love life. So we are going to be diving in today. We are going to be getting an overall view of the next 3 months. Then we're going to go through month by month and just catching the vibe of what's going to be going on in that time frame. And then we'll be getting some advice and guidance for you. As always, though, friends, it is a collective reading on YouTube. So please, if you're not liking the energy that I'm reading today, if you can't imagine yourself being in that situation, or if you've been there, done that, all of those are just indicators that it's probably not for you today. And that's okay. That does happen. Besides that, though, if you do recognize the energy as your own, we are looking to help you gain some clarity here and some guidance and things to look forward to, and maybe even things to look out for as well, whatever it may be, though. Yeah, let's try to bring in some information, some insights. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. My group number twos, I'm so happy to have you here today. I really am. Today and every day. You guys know, Monday through Friday, and even when I see you guys watching and leaving me comments throughout the weekends when I'm not posting, I absolutely love it. So pretty cool to connect with you. So I appreciate you. All right, let's tap in, my babies. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. Messages for my group twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What can we know? What can you tell us? Their summer of love, or the next 3 months, whatever applies to my group number twos. Their love life. Can we get an overall view, please, in these upcoming months in my group number twos love life? The next 3 months, please, for my group twos. What's going to be going on in their love life? Messages for my group twos, please. The next 3 months, what's going to be going on in their love life? Messages for my group twos, please. What's going to be going on in their love life in the next 3 months? What's going on? All right, we have King of Wands in reverse. We have Seven of Cups. Wow, you guys could be talking to a lot of people. You could be getting your little yeah, you could, I was going to say, you could be getting your little feathers ruffled from different places, because it does feel like some of you guys, you're going to be pretty active. You guys could have a lot of choices. You could have a lot of crushes. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Or you could be dealing with one specific wand that has you all razzle dazzled. And I'm not going to lie, you seem a little silly over this person. Now, don't kid yourself, though. This person's just for fun. They're not here to stick around. And you're going to know that. But also don't kid yourself. Um, I just, super random, but it applies to this, I promise. I just started watching, and I'm not even watching, it's just on in the background with subtitles on, the original Sex and the City, because I saw that it was like the anniversary, and I was like, perfect. I just wanted something on in the background. So I've just randomly been glancing over. And the episode where Charlotte is like kind of, she's holding on to the guy that likes to go down on women. She's holding on to him, trying to make him relationship material. And her friends are like, girl, like let him go back into the wild. Like, you're holding him back. And she's just like, no, like, I think we have something going here. And that's what this makes me think of, is don't let the person that is good with the passion, the wand, or the tongue, or the fun, don't confuse that for something that they're not. I'm not saying this person isn't gonna, eventually become your person. If you're like, no, this is my soulmate, it's like, okay, that's fine. Then let's just say that this summer they're gonna be a little unhinged, because they're gonna be hard to catch. But when they do catch, it's like you guys are gonna be maybe pinning each other down in some kind of way. So just keep that in mind, because I do feel like some of you guys are going to be wearing a little bit of beer goggles, but you're going to be having a good time. You guys could also be just flirting and just enjoying it for what it is. But others of you, I do feel, and I will say, this is where you have to ask yourself, and this is, you know what, let's do it. The Lulu checkpoint. We haven't done that in months. I haven't done that in months. Some of you guys may not even know what a Delulu checkpoint is at this point. We used to do them all the time. And this is when it's like, okay, I got to check myself and see if this sounds like me. So we are going to do a Delulu checkpoint, okay? Because some of you guys, this has to do with validation and who you're trying to get that from. And this is giving the energy of trying to turn, try not the hoe into a housewife, but kind of. It's trying to turn the bro into something they're not. This is for fun. Let's try to approach your love life with these people or this person as casual and for fun. I do think it's going to be important not to take yourself so seriously or take anyone here seriously. Now, again, that's not meant to offend you if this is the love of your life or your soulmate, the one you know you're going to be with. This is just kind of reminding you of where things are currently at least energetically in the reading that I'm reading today. This is literally for fun. This is something that's for entertainment. At least that's how they're coming through. I do think that there is a little bit of a danger of getting swept up into the fun and the passion, because there is a lot of sexual tension. But for some of you, it's just that you're the one ruffling feathers, maybe with different people. You're meant to be having your fun right now. And hopefully you are. There's two different groups here. There's the group that is enjoying the socializing with cute boys or cute girls or cute theys and thems. And then there's the ones that are trying to turn some of those people into their person. And it's like, girl, like, no, that's not what's happening right now. So just keep yourself in check on that, okay? But I do feel, if you guys have been wanting to have more spicy things in your life, whether that's more sex, more making out, more excitement, more passion, more fun, more of this, more of that, more wand, I think you're entering an era where you're about to have a real good time. But I'm telling you, bitch, don't get swept away, because if you get swept away, you're going to start taking yourself seriously and you're going to take them seriously. And then that's when the fun's going to go away. I'm not telling you to be careless or reckless. I'm just saying protect yourself, have fun, and just stay in the moment. Okay. All right. We have 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys might have a crush, a work crush, or something here where you see someone all the time. Maybe you guys are dating, and now is the time where it's like, oh, we might be, if this isn't you, then you know it's not you. But some of you guys might be in that stage of dating where you guys are going out drinking a lot, sometimes when we start dating someone, we're doing so many lunches or brunches or dinners. And before we know it, we're having cocktails with these dinners and we're having a good old time. It could be something like that. That's not for everyone. That's for a very small group, okay? But I am seeing a lot of sexual tension here. And for some of you guys, it's with several different people. I see you guys hanging out. I see you guys going out to places. This doesn't have to be romantically. This could be with friends as well. Why the Emperor in reverse? Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, this is the group that's going to have a hookup. It's either going to be like a fuck buddy, if that's what you guys want, or it's going to be some super flirtatious kind of energy, or you're just going to be like you're going to be the vibe, like you're going to be the one that's all hot and saucy, getting other people excited or adding spice to their day, and then maybe you skedaddle away. Again, there's this feeling of a lot of like our feet aren't on the ground, but you can go one of two ways. You can have fun with it and let it work for you and feed you in a way where it like makes you feel good, and you're not getting hurt, or you're not getting your hopes up. You're just having fun. And then others of you, like I said, trying to make this hookup into hopeful, your long-term partner. And hopefully, if this is supposed to be your long-term partner, you're just kind of staying grounded as to what that journey looks like between you and them, because they're for sure not ready. We have Four of Cups. No, I felt it. This is that ignoring. You're like, nope, I don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe there's something here where maybe some of you guys are ignoring the fact that this person isn't really the one leading, or they're not really pushing things forward. And others of you, this could be that maybe you get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm done with that. Or maybe you got to this point because you were bored in your love life. Let's see why the Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Your work could be going really good and you're having fun with that as well. The Fool reverse and the Strength card. Yeah, for some of you, it's that you're trying to turn you're trying to turn someone that isn't ready into something that they're not ready for, which could be committed or relationship, or just wanting more from them. Like even making plans, or even taking this out of this environment that we know each other from, and let's take it further. I think that might be kind of a challenge. And if you guys do end up like hooking up with this person, then I don't really see it moving further, at least not in the 3-month window of time that we're looking into. All right. Very hot, very spicy. I think you're going to have fun, but bitch, you better put some ankle weights on and keep your ass on planet Earth. Because if we see you floating off, we're going to be like, I just know that that was part of the collective. All right. Now we're going to go month by month. Okay. We're literally just going to do a couple cards to catch the vibe, and then we're going to get some advice for you. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Their love life in the next 3 months. Thank you, Spirit. What can we know about the next 3 months? What's going to be going on month by month? Can we get the vibe, please? Thank you, Spirit. Month 1. Oh, okay. 10 of Wands. We'll take 10 of Wands. Hermit reverse. You might really want to be getting back out there, or seeing someone again, or maybe the pressure is on, or maybe you're having you have a lot of work. There seems to be a lot on your plate, but it feels like you want to get back out there. Let's get one more for month 1 since we dropped those. What else in month 1? 8 of Wands. All right. Why the 10 of Wands? So you're making plans. King of Cups in reverse. So you could be dealing with someone that is kind of emotionally disconnected, or this could be you, where you are needing to get back out there because it's been so long since maybe you had fun or you connected. Some of you could be talking to someone, trying to make plans. Again, there's almost like this, let's try to make it happen, but this person isn't really budging, or they're not really kind of opening up. So like I said, it could be you or someone that you're dealing with. This is month 2, please, for my group 2s. Their love life in the second month. Thank you, Spirit. Their love life in the second month. What's the energy? What's the vibe? All right, we have 5 of Swords in reverse with the 4 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. One more, please. You're finding peace. You feel like things are changing. The circumstances are changing. You could be feeling disappointed. Maybe if you were talking to someone, things aren't progressing in the second month. Why the Wheel of Fortune? If you haven't heard from them in a little while. This feels like it might be going into Leo season. 4 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So you tried, or you're trying to go out, or you're trying to make something happen, or there's this energy here of wanting to go out, wanting to celebrate, or wanting to get together, but we're not hearing back from someone or something here. It's almost like things are quiet, and we don't want them to be in that second month. All right, month 3, please. Maybe this is also like, I do feel you guys talking to people. Maybe it's like it's not really happening with any one of them. And remember, we did catch that boredom at the end. All right, so month 3, we have Tower. Okay, so you meet someone or something happens in month 3. You unexpectedly connect with someone, but you're not sure what to do. Tell me more about month 3. Oh, it's been what you've been wanting. Well, shit, bitch. Let's put these off to the side because we already talked about them. Let's make room for this interesting message that is coming in for month 3. Okay, so someone unexpectedly or something unexpectedly happens and it catches you off guard. Why the 2 of Swords in the month 3? Wow, you're not sure if you should move forward, or there's something here about you moving forward. And I do feel like there is a chance here to meet with someone or to hang out with someone. You may have been missing them. Empress. Yeah, this person approaches you, but it's like, I can't tell. Why the 5 of Pentacles? You miss them. 8 of Cups. Maybe this is someone, this isn't for everyone. Maybe this is someone that you ended things with, or this is someone new coming in. And by going out with them or saying yes to them, it's what you've been wanting. But at the same time, it might mean that you are leaving something in the past, changing your mind, or bringing an end to a cycle. Maybe some of you guys, this is saying that this is the possibility of an end of a cycle for a long time. But the fact that it's coming through as a 5 of Pentacles tells me that you might have lack mentality. So let's go back to that first part of the reading where we were talking about that, about certain things or views that you may have, or, when it comes to love and relationships, just things to reflect on, of course. I do feel like you are going to be connecting with someone. They're going to be asking you out. Tell me why the King of Swords in reverse. You're going to feel really good. Why the King of Swords in reverse? The Fool reverse. But this is someone that maybe doesn't take a chance, or they don't really put in the effort. So just make sure you're not breadcrumbed, because with the 6 of Pentacles, the Tower, they unexpectedly come in, give you just a little bit, and then it's like, well, then what? They're still not giving you enough. So 2 of Cups, Death reverse. There's someone here, something here that we're having a hard time kind of getting things going, but it does seem like things are on and off in your love life in the next 3 months, okay? My group number 2s. Let's get you guys some advice and guidance. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 2s, please. Can we get advice and guidance for their love life in the next 3 months? Advice and guidance for my group number 2s when it comes to their love life, their summer of love, or the next 3 months. What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. My group number 2s. Advice and guidance for their love life in the next few months. All right, we have the 5 of Swords. We have Justice reversed. So there is something here that is bringing you happiness, but it's not bringing you peace, or it's not bringing you fairness. And you're going to know what that is, because you're going to feel a little restless, or you're going to feel internally conflicted by it. Something here, you could be feeling like, oh no, this person's just slow to respond, or they move really slowly. But I assure you, they know what they're doing with this Page of Wands. This is talking about hooking up or flirting or getting us all hot and bothered. But this King of Swords in reverse, they're not opening up and being direct with their intentions. They could also be almost like misleading us sometimes, or very strategic. Why the 5 of Swords? They could also come off as being selfish. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. So this could be someone, again, it might even be like getting attention, or who we get it from, or this person, because there's a feeling here of repeating a cycle, and it just doesn't seem fair. Or if that cycle repeats, it doesn't bring more fairness. So you may have this idea, again, that this person might be here for the long term, or that they're going to offer stability, or maybe this is even you're focused on your job and career and you're not really focused on your love life. That could also be it too. But I do feel that a lot of you are going to be having a lot of you're going to be having spicy situations, and they're going to make you happy. But it's also important not to be under the illusion that this person is being open and direct with what they want as well. It's like, once we know what someone else wants and we let them know what we want, then we can see, are we on the same page? Are we heading in the right direction? And it doesn't seem like that's what you guys are doing. I do feel like this is a crush, or this is someone you're dating or you're having a good time with, but it does move very, very slowly. All right. Again, there's something here about attention. You're looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Your milkshake is bringing everybody to the yard. But at the same time, just make sure what to expect from all of those lurkies that come out to the yard, right? All right. Why the King of Swords in reverse? Advice and guidance, please. Chariot, moving forward. This person isn't open about how they want to move forward. So they could, give mixed signals. Tell me why the King of Swords in reverse. Page of Coins, being friends, but they don't put in the effort, or they're not here for the long term. So it's hard to even get to know them or be a friend. The Moon, this person likes to keep under mystery or keep things hidden. I do think they come off as the mysterious type, but they end up making you kind of feel emotionally insecure, unsafe, and then you end up kind of turning off, or it ends up throwing you off. So just be careful, my group number twos, okay? All right, let's get you guys some oracle cards before we wrap up your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Their love life in the next 3 months. Their summer of love. Their love life in the next 3 months. What can we know? What can you tell us? What do they need to know? A message for them, please. We have Crescent Moon. Keep moving forward. You got this. And Dark Moon. Pause and rest. You deserve it. So this is talking about that. Dark Moon reminds me of like shadow work. So it's like stopping and pausing and reflecting when you need to. Knowing that there is no rush as well. The crescent moon is also encouraging you to keep going. But like I said, very important to keep your feet on the ground. Then we have Sekhmet, courage, truth, and shadow work. I knew it. There is something coming through with that. A lot of reflecting going on, not getting swept up, my friends. Then we have mirror, mirror. The beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. So what you love in other people, or how attracted you are to them, that's a reflection of you as well. These are the parts of yourself that you recognize in others that you're drawn to. And I love that. I think you're going to be having a lot of fun, but just stay safe, protect your beautiful and sweet, kind soul. And friends, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, but more than anything, I hope it's helpful when and if the time comes. Please, please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your summer of love. And don't worry if it's not summertime where you live. We're just looking into the next 3 months in your love life, friends. We are going to be looking into what you can expect in the upcoming months ahead. Then we're going to be looking month by month and seeing what the vibe is. And then we'll be asking for some advice and guidance at the end. I do want to remind you guys it is a collective reading, so please use your own discernment and only take what resonates. If you're not vibing with the energy that I'm reading today, if it doesn't sound right to you, or you can't not imagine yourself in a situation like the one I'm describing, that's okay, friends. That just probably means it's not for you. But besides that, let's try to get some clarity and some insights as to what you can expect in love, and maybe things to look forward to, and maybe even things to look out for, perhaps. You never know. All right, I just noticed my little notes are backwards. Let's turn those around. Even though I already know what we're reading into, I like to keep looking at the words. It's part of my channeling. The things you don't see behind the scenes, friends. All right, my group number three. So you guys know I love you so, so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you're doing well, my babies. And let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. Messages for my group threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What can we know? What can you tell us? Their summer of love, or the next 3 months, if it's not summer where they live. My group number threes, please. Their love life in the next 3 months. What can we know? What can you tell us? What's the general energy of their love life in the next 3 months? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. Their love life in the next 3 months. What can they expect? What's going on in my group three's love life in the next 3 months? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Magician. Ooh, I just heard, oh my God, literally I started hearing dreaming of you without even knowing the Nine of Swords is that was behind that card. So yeah, some of you guys are late night dreaming, or you're manifesting something. This Nine of Swords tells me it's either late at night, or there's something here that you're still conflicted about, something that happened in the past. We're going to see what that is. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, their love life in the next 3 months. What's going to be going on for them? We have Three of Wands in reverse. So manifesting your spouse, your husband, or your soulmate, your person. I feel like spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, you're feeling pretty good in the next few months. I do want to say that. But your mind and your heart, we have some moments, right, where it's like nothing's really happening, or we're still at a distance from our person and they still haven't come in. But I do feel like you are, you're hopeful, or you're living your good life. Why the Magician? The next 3 months. You could be manifesting a reunion or manifesting meeting this person, but it doesn't feel like there's much progress, or maybe you feel like it's been a long time, or we're going to see why the Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, you know what it is? This is small, momentary moments of feeling anxious about your love life. Thank you, Spirit. As soon as I said, I don't know what it is, they said, this is what it is. So yeah, this doesn't stick around. This isn't a main feeling. So they want to let you know, like, your worries, your concerns about your love life, for the most part, you're good, but you just have these small moments that don't last long. It's almost like, oh, I'm worrying for nothing, or you let it go. And that could only be as well, like if you wake up late at night, or you're going to wake up thinking about something, or maybe you had a dream, but it's not really going to stick. Two of Wands, you're thinking of the future. And I think this is really helping you at this moment in time, because I feel like there's positivity and there's a what's next? What am I ready for? There's also self-accountability that's coming through, of maybe things that you're not putting your focus or energy towards, and you're like, okay, am I ready to work on that? Am I ready to put in the effort? Do I really want this? So I think you're just really reflecting on what's the next phase, what's the next step for you, because you want more, but at the same time, it doesn't really feel like much is happening in the next 3 months in regards to this connection or into getting more. Why the Emperor? Ace of Swords, you're going to get a message or get some clarity. Why Judgment? Three of Pentacles. Okay, the Empress and Three of Pentacles in reverse. So you're going to see something clearly. Interesting. You get some kind of message or some kind of insights, or you gain some kind of knowledge or clarity over your divine counterpart, and you realize that something isn't working, or something won't work, or you guys aren't right for each other, or nothing has changed. That's part of this energy too. Let's see. Why the Three of Pentacles in reverse? You're fine, by the way. I want to keep telling you guys that. You're in your power. Why the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Because it's not time yet, or, maybe you feel you already know how they would need to approach you, or what your person would be like. And there's a feeling here of it's not time yet, or we're not connecting. But it's also, we're avoiding something toxic, or we're breaking out of something toxic. And it's almost like, you did the right thing, or you're doing the right thing. I think that you're also being assured that you are heading in the right direction. Why the Magician with the Three of Cups in reverse? Even if you have small moments of, we're going to see what that anxiety is. Why the Magician and the Three of Cups in reverse? This person, you end up returning back to someone, or someone returns back to you. There is some kind of message, news that you get, an update. There's something here that you manifest or you hear about. Tell me why the Nine of Swords with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Why the Nine of Swords with the Knight of Wands in reverse? The Tower. It's unexpected. It happens late at night. What is this about? Ace of Cups in reverse. And it makes you feel like I give up, or I've surrendered. Justice. It's the right thing to do. Someone would need to make something right. Making something right. And you're leaving it up to time. Tell me more. Why the Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Wands? Ten of Cups in reverse. Six of Wands. Unsure. You're just not sure if it's time, or what you want, or if you'd be happy. Tell me why the Three. If this is a specific person, you could even find out something about their family, or something that's going on with them. Why the Three of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Two of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's some kind of a beginning here. There's something new and exciting that you catch a glimpse of from a distance. Why the Emperor and the Ace of Swords? The Lovers, Seven of Swords, trust issues, or someone hiding. Someone might even like send a message through like a different number or something like that. But it doesn't feel like it sticks or it lasts. It's very interesting. So I do feel like you might be connecting with someone or hearing from someone, and it does bring something, some kind of acknowledgement with it, but I don't necessarily feel like it overall changes the circumstances between you two. Queen of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands. You could be just feeling emotionally closed off. You guys could be closed off to each other if it's a specific person. All right. Lots of messages. Very interesting. Let's dive in month by month. So that's overall the energy in the next 3 months. But now that we kind of know that, let's see what the vibe is per month. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Their love life in the next 3 months. There's Summer of Love, month 1, please. The first month, the upcoming month ahead. This is a timeless reading, so 3 months from whenever you watch this. But the upcoming month ahead in their love life. Messages for my group number 3s, please. What's the vibe of their love life in the upcoming month ahead? Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. The Star card. You guys are working on something, or if so, whatever you're putting your sights to or your goals to, I feel like you're accomplishing. So for some of you, this is you're dedicating yourself to work or your role if you have children, or maybe if you are dating, it's almost like it would be very traditional dating. So this would be almost like meeting someone in person. I'm not getting that you're meeting someone though. I think you're just very much dedicating yourself towards your current commitments. And I feel like in your love life, you're feeling good. I think that you feel things could be better, but I don't necessarily feel like it's a bad time in love. I think that there's a lot of really good things happening in your life or in your home or in at work, and it's making you feel really good. This is also a really good time to post selfies or to update your pictures. I feel like it's a really it's like photogenic time. I'm seeing you guys get attention or your pictures are looking really good. All right, month 2 in my group number 3's love life. Month 2 in their love life. We have the Devil reversed. You're really focused on being healthy, moving ahead. New love, or a new love. Also, new love to me means like emotional fulfillment, also within yourself. So you guys could be doing something new that feels really good. You could have dropped the sugar, stop with the alcohol, or stop staying up so late, or kicked those toxic people out of your life. Whatever it is, it feels like you're feeling fulfilled. You're feeling a lot better. The World in reverse. All right, month 2, please, in their love life. Now, if this is someone you're connecting with, it's like you're connecting with them in a nice way with that Devil in reverse. It feels like we're not trying to get away with anything, funny here, or get into a bad situation. Why the Ace of Cups? It just feels like things are better. Yeah, it feels like you're feeling better within yourself. Lots of healing. Look, we have the Three of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. So you're feeling better in the second month. It could be because of that news that you get or that thing that you see, even though, like I said, nothing changes the overall, the bigger picture. Something does change, I should say change the circumstances between you and this person, if it is a specific person. Now, if this is just talking within yourself, I think that you're putting in the work. You guys might be going to therapy or doing some kind of spiritual work that is helping you through this. And that's why in the second month, you are doing really good. It's like you're taking care of yourself and you're feeling good in that second month. All right. And month 3 in my group number 3's love life. Month 3 in their love life. Messages for my group 3s, please. Month 3 in their love life. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, month 3 in their love life. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords. So there could be someone here that you've invested in or something that you're investing in that you're just focused on. If this is a specific person, there's almost like we're watching each other or we communicate without being direct towards each other. There is a message that comes through here, but it is coming through. Yeah, this is communication, but it's coming through from either a false number or we're not admitting to something or we're sneaking around. Very interesting. Tell me more. Why the King of Pentacles in reverse? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This could be talking about your work. Why the Queen of Swords in reverse? Or a Swords, you're keeping to yourself. You're keeping pretty quiet. You guys are going to be focused on your work or your commitments, or you're going to be really busy in the third month. But I do feel like this is when you get a message or you come across something. Why the Seven of Swords? Death in reverse. Someone hasn't let something go. Why the Ace of Swords with the Eight of Wands? What's in the third month? You're surrendering to something. Yeah, you're moving forward and moving on. So you do get some kind of news or something that it's just for you. I don't know. It feels like you kind of see something and you're like, yeah, that's what I thought. So it's like an energetic shift. It's not anything that actually happens. So I hope I'm explaining that correctly. You guys will have to let me know how this shows up. All signs are here, so we're not even really mentioning them, but especially the fixed signs: Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus, and Pisces is over here as well. My group number 3 is that's a little bit about the next 3 months for you guys. Let's get you guys some advice and guidance before we move on to your oracle cards. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 3s, please. Can we get some advice and guidance for my group 3s? Advice and guidance for my group 3s. Thank you, Spirit. The next 3 months in their love life, can we get some advice and guidance? Messages for my group 3s. Advice and guidance, please. For the next 3 months in their love life. What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Advice and guidance for my group 3s when it comes to their love life. There's an opportunity here. We're going to take the Five of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles. We're going to take the Magician upright because I feel like you are manifesting something here. And I feel like in that third month, you're really going to get in your groove. And like I said, anything that stresses you out or anything that causes anxiety or panic, especially late at night, it's not going to stick. It feels like it's something that's pretty momentary. And I feel like you're carrying on with your baddie self, doing your thing. I do feel like people are going to try to talk to you or message you. I do think you are manifesting communication. Why the Five of Swords in reverse? Messages for my group 3s. Advice and guidance. Why the Five of Swords in reverse? Page of Swords. Getting out of your head, over communicating. This is talking about reconnecting. This could also be you talking to someone that you miss or going back and doing things that you miss doing. There's a feeling here of when you're at ease and when you're at peace, this is when your manifestations come in. When you're not worried about the conversation, when you're not worried about the message, when you're not worried about the other person, that's when it comes to you. You're meant to be like in your full queen mode, you know, of feeling good, doing the best you can and not being concerned over if your love life or if this person or if something is going to happen. It's almost like it's time for you to feel a little more effortlessly about things. Now, someone might be here wanting to apologize, or maybe there's shame and regret over having a crush on someone, or maybe there's some kind of sadness here when it comes to a child or when it comes to emotions or shame we feel over having emotions towards people. I don't know why that's coming through. We're going to look again. Why the Eight of Wands? Moon in reverse. There's going to be communication or something that moves forward that brings a revelation with it, but it's just for you. This isn't anything that's going to change the outside perspective or the outside world's perspective on your relationship status. You know, it doesn't feel like it's like that. It feels like it's something that's just for you. Tell me why the Page of Cups with the Five of Cups. Why the Page of Cups with the Five of Cups? Death. Yeah, this feels like it's something that you see or something that comes to an end that you didn't feel good about, or new love, reconciliation, things not working out. I feel like you're letting that go. And tell me more about this Eight of Wands with the Moon in reverse. Ace of Swords. Four of Wands. You're going to get some kind of information, but it doesn't come directly to you. It's like you stumble across it. Yeah, you could even see it online or something like that. Very interesting. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Something that maybe you're going to have a chance to invest in or do something about. You're going to wonder if you should put in the effort or not, or if you should just let it go. Maybe you're wondering if you should reach out. You're going to have a chance to end something. Someone might be sad, or, I feel like there's going to be a chance to communicate, and it's really going to be up to you if you want to take it or not. My group number 3s, or if you should or not. Follow your intuition, but there is going to be a chance to connect. All right. Someone might even be saying sorry. Maybe you're saying sorry you're going through this, or sorry things are not the best for you. I don't know. It could be something like that, where you see that maybe someone's going through something and you decide to reach out, or you get information and you just do with it what you need to. It's almost like literally FYI. All right. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 3s. So what can we know? What can you tell us? We have no. Sleep on it. All right. So don't make any rash decisions. Sleep on things. Again, something about sleep. Don't be impulsive in the middle of the night. Sleep on it. Okay. We did see that, something in the middle of the night, and the feeling's not going to stick. So don't make any decisions under distress or under feeling anxious. It's not going to stick. We have Coven, power of sisterhood. So leaning into your witchy side. We have movement. Inspiration is drawn to motion. Some of you guys are dancing or doing yoga or stretching or exercising, helping emotions flow. And then we have full moon. Harvest the fruits of your hard work. So harvest makes me think something is coming to light, or something is like growing out of the ground and now we can see it. So I think something's going to be coming to light, friends. Your hard work, maybe all your dedication, your growth is also going to be showing. I do feel that there is a shift coming in your love life in the next 3 months. I just don't think it's going to be, I feel like it might be internal or energetic. I don't know. That's just the vibe I'm getting. My group 3s, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, but more than anything, I hope it was helpful. You guys know I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, friends.